And good evening, folks. Welcome to Restless Barbarian Gaming. My name is Bolthra, and it's been a hell of a week. I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but it has been a rough week, and I think it's time to play some Vampire. What do you guys say?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
So I want to thank everybody who's joined us, watching on YouTube, watching us live. We appreciate your support very much. Thank you again. Glad you're here. If it's the first time you're watching us, we're glad you found us. Be sure to give the video a like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. We like to get the word out so people find us, our tiny little channel here on this enormous YouTube. So anything you can do to help us, we greatly appreciate it. But hey, that's enough speeches for now. Let's talk to some people who want to pretend to be vampires, or I don't know if pretend is the right word. So let's start with Fun Size first.
Hello, I'm Fun Size. I'm playing Sybil. What is her name? Howard, yeah. Sorry, been a few different people over the last year.
Mm-hmm.
The pint-sized Malkavian of the group.
Awesome. And Ellie, what's going on?
Hello, I am Ellie, and I'm playing Marley, who hasn't given anyone her last name as far as I know.
I was going to say. Yeah,
Only just recently found out she's a gay.
Spoiler. I didn't go back and watch the video yet. So. All right. And last but not least, the guy in the corner.
Hi, I am that guy. Hey, you. Otherwise known as James or Brutus. Take your pick. And tonight I am playing Major Richard Sandhurst, the Bruja who has everything under control and nothing is wrong whatsoever.
Well, all right. Let's talk about the previous episode and kind of what happened there before we jump back in. So there was a lot of activity in the last episode. Number 10. Sybil had met with her ally, as she likes to think of him, Dominic Gentrick.
He's useful.
He is useful, yeah. He has a workhouse full of what would be the politically correct term?
Orphan indentured service.
There you go, unindentured servants and their children. On top of that, she had enlisted him to have some of his agents keep an eye on Wilson's Wonders, to kind of keep track of the owner, or at least the man who works there, his comings and goings, who was coming into the shop, kind of getting an idea kind of what's going on there. Marley found out a little bit of information. She knows now that she is of the Gangrel clan. She doesn't quite know what that means and is seeking a little bit of information. And gosh darn it, people just seem to be not too friendly about it, and no one really just seemed to have rolled out the welcome wagon. Book. So now you're dead. You're a vampire. Here's what to expect. But she is looking for another gangrel that she has heard of in the city by the name of Nathaniel Simmons. So she's going to try to see if she can contact him. Boy, Richard, he was getting some information from his sire, Lucian, about some of the comings and goings of the city, if he knew of perhaps other gangrel. Lucian generally told him not to interact with the sheriff, to not really help him. Dominic popped up again later, and the whole coterie this time went to the workhouse, and Sybil found a woman there who wasn't very friendly, and I think installed.
She was a bitch and needed to be put in her place. Yes.
There you go. There you go. I was going to say installed, which I guess is more of a modern term. Instilled some nightmares upon her, and said woman fled in terror. Before they left, Marley had used her animalism to recruit a stray tabby to kind of watch the interior of the shop. So the episode ended, and we were going to pick up about 2 nights later, where they are going to reconvene at the what we're calling the clubhouse, aka Sybil's home, and see what they would like to do from that point. Everybody spend a blood point for awakening for the evening. And we are going to just pick up. We go from black out to the 3 characters sitting in the parlor, I guess, of Sybil's house to discuss what they'd like to do for the evening. And take it away.
Marley may not be sitting so much as leaning against the wall like usual.
That tracks.
That is okay. There's probably space on the wall now after Sybil's move everything because she can't hit anybody.
Fair.
Richard.
Oh boy.
Both are
He froze.
hanging wherever. Who's going to speak first? Oh no!
Yeah, you froze up a little
I
bit.
froze.
Yep.
Yeah.
Calling from the
no,
moon
how
is
dare.
what I like to say about Aloysius. So
no,
you might want to start over.
no! I can't do that. I can't do that. No. Richard was just sitting in his seat. His hat and his coat are hung up. He's made himself comfortable, and like the players, is kind of waiting to see who's going to speak first.
As Sybil just sits and kind of like rummages through a notebook she's slightly writing in, slightly not writing in. She's going to look at the other 2 and go, well, we do have a few things to check on, but I don't know where we should start. Mr. Bay should have stuff for us.
It has been within the window that he gave you, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Certainly an option. And I should
And I
pay my
fear-
guards.
You should. And I fear on my own I may end up murdering Dominic.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Yes, he does have some useful little eyes and ears.
Won't someone please think about the children? There's my Simpsons quote for tonight. So,
Not Richard, apparently. He flubbed that role.
so is that the direction you guys would like to go? Start with Mr. Bay?
We could.
Sure.
Okay then.
Most thanks.
And 5.5 years later, or whatever it is, I still do not have that signal thing we were going to come up with, the scene transition. One of these days, I will get that video made, which is as we transition to back in the city, where you have arrived outside of Mr. Bay's shop, the bookshop. You know the normal path is down the alley to the back door. You knock. A moment or 2 later, his friendly employee opens the door and kind of that, you again, look. It's like,
Will Lurch let us in this time?
yeah, he kind of looks down at you and He's like, just kind of waves you in. Takes you to that back room where Mr. Bay is, in front of his large desk. Several books are out, candles lit. His piece of paper, he seems to be kind of scribing some notes. He's like, "Oh, excellent! I had hoped you would come soon. I've just wrapped up some of my research. Please come sit." Now,
Good to see you again.
it is excellent to see you as well, Major. And he almost seems like he's kind of like bubbling with excitement, almost, as much as you can tell from him. The necklace took me a fair bit of work, but I was able to track down references to it. It originally came from India. It was the possession of one Akshara Yar, a princess who was given the necklace as a wedding gift by her husband's family. Now, it's the subject of some debate, but the legend has it that it had been commissioned by a sorcerer who, and if this is to believe, bound the souls of his victims into the stones. Apparently it was great tragedy in the family. And over the centuries, the necklace has appeared and disappeared, always seeming to make its way westward, causing just misery and sorrow to whomever possessed it. It would seem a odd choice for a museum.
Unless someone wanted to get rid of it.
Hide it in plain sight, as they say.
Exactly.
Or use the museum to smuggle it in.
Perhaps
That.
yes. Yeah.
Why put it in the wrong exhibit? Just further obfuscation?
Or a bumbling fool who had no idea of its true origin. Sometimes these, kind of looks for the right word, archaeologists are so eager to bring back items from pillaged lands that they completely misunderstand the historical backgrounds to these items. I suppose the Empire has gathered so much from the other countries that after a while it's all just treasure, isn't it, to them?
Shiny
The Empire's
trinkets.
reaches far and wide. All glories for Her Majesty the Queen.
And he kind of sniffles at that. All in duty to the Empire, right?
Of course. And there's like a visible rolling of the eyes.
And what about the journal?
The journal. I've read through it, and it is part diary, part translations from older works. Someone has scribbled their own notes into this book, because there were two forms of Latin used. It was more of a modern translation, and then a much older. The older translation was that of a scholar who translated it from Greek, and then other parts had come from the original Sanskrit. But this other section, the newer section, talks about notes about a group called the Enlightened Society of the Weeping Moon.
Yes, that was the interesting bit.
Was this perhaps from the gentleman you encountered at Wilson's Wonders?
More than likely, yes.
Scribbling his own notes in a precious book.
Well,
Yeah.
when we saw him, he was a little more indisposed.
But it was in that hidden room.
So you say.
And other notes were scattered about the same.
Maybe this organization, this enlightened society, might have something to do with what happened at the museum, what was brought in to this country. That
Possibly.
I cannot say.
Well, considering the poor boy was seen in multiple places, makes sense.
Well, now that the family has suffered its tragedy, perhaps in time they will forget about him. But I do appreciate you sharing this information with me, and Major, for your advance warning.
Of course, you dealt
That's
with
sure.
us forthright and honestly, and it seemed the least I could do.
That your local constabulary is watching me.
I do believe they're watching all of us.
Well, with the questions they asked you and I, of course.
That what?
And he will return both of the items to you. No, no hesitation. Just,
Mhm.
puts them in a Walmart bag for you. So. A small satchel. So, and then put it into a bag. So, I believe that
Principal will
concludes our
grab that.
business. Unless there's anything else I can do for you.
For the moment. Although I do wonder if that's what I felt. If the
did,
rumor
you-
is true.
You mentioned some disturbance when you touched the necklace.
Dear Adrian doesn't think it's true, but spirits are quite drawn to me. She'll look over at Richard and go, "One thought you and I would make wonderful, strong babies."
Yeah, yes, that's where he doesn't activate blush of life or whatever, so there's like no visible blush, but there is the awkwardness of it, right? The moment I wondered what brought that about.
They just
I hope
kind
you've
of
informed them
raises
we
a
can't
Spock
do-
eyebrow, kind of like at that, and then
Right?
To
Unfortunately, I
be
don't
fair,
think
she
those
is
kind
of an
children
older
will be featured.
generation.
You are haunted by most interesting individuals, my dear Lady Howard. Most interesting.
Well, yes. That's why I'm going to see that Duncern at some point.
How does Bay react to that?
give me a. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Look. Wits. Let's just go wits and alertness. Anybody wants to roll? Difficulty
All right.
5. Not very difficult. But just like to see how folks do.
2, because of those ones.
He does seem to, again, kind of raise an eye, like maybe the other eyebrow goes up. That's not a name I'm familiar with, he says.
Yes, apparently she's part of the... And she'll kind of, like, look down like she's looking for the word and then look at Marley and Richard for help.
Giovanni.
Yes.
Richard's there for that. He remembers.
Let's see how he reacts to that. And again, this is not Joe Bruja rolling, folks. This is just a generic character I break out the dice for. That's a name I've come across in my travels. Nothing very good about them, though. I would be cautious when you deal with those who traffic with the dead.
Well, yes, but if the dead are going to talk to me...
Do you wish to speak to them?
Oh, no. I can do that myself, but it does help when others with more reputation confirm that I can.
I have more questions for you, but I do have a busy schedule to complete.
Perhaps another night.
Perhaps. I fear I may need to relocate, given the attention I've gathered. But I will be in touch if I have time for another talk.
Would be nice.
Kind of stands up that signal of, okay, time to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. Polite exchanges are made.
Exactly.
Coats are adjusted. Takes another 5 minutes to properly fuck off.
Again, your assistance is greatly appreciated. It's so sad that it ended tragically.
Indeed. It's unfortunate for the poor boy. Although, who can say it wouldn't have ended that way eventually anyways?
Okay. Anything else before his servant walks you to the door?
Cool. Look forward to seeing you again.
Alrighty. The door slams. No, I'm just kidding. The door closes.
He
you
would.
You find
He
yourselves
wishes he
on the
could
street.
slam it.
Yeah. You find yourselves back out in front of the shop once more.
Oh, that was somewhat enlightening, Richard says as he peeks, down that side of the street and then down that side of the street. Is anybody obvious about watching them?
Give me.
I was going to ask the same question.
Yep. Give me a investigation and perception.
Can I add watchful to it?
Yes,
Oh, sure, why not?
Can I add careful to mine?
Well, to me, that's more you're trying to be cautious about something. I mean, if you're trying to look for someone, unless you're doing like that.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think you could add that. So.
Well, I mean, there are two taller individuals she could be hiding behind while looking.
And you know,
That's
she
true,
is only
remain
4
out of
feet
sight.
tall, so she is
All
kind
right,
of,
all right. Add the damn die.
Exactly.
at what difficulty?
But
I
what's
have
our-
nothing to add
It's gonna be
based on
difficulty
either
7,
of these, so you're
so-
fine there. No.
Zero.
Curses foiled by a 1.
1.
It's a
These
cold
ones are
night.
killing us.
All right.
Get him
I
out of
do
the way
get
now,
one.
y'all.
Probably about.
I do get a 1 success.
Probably about. Let's say 8:30. What's next, kids?
We could, and this is player to players, but we could go harass Dominic again. Give that poor cat
mean-
its fish.
The cat does need to be fed. I think Richard's more invested in the cat than the children. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with your Giovanni connection or helping Marley find mommy, I believe. We've implied that
Yeah,
Sarah's our kingdom.
Nathaniel.
Well, she's looking for Nathaniel. So.
That's right, Nathaniel.
Yeah, yeah.
So not mommy, just like Grandpa Gangrel
Uncle,
for the
maybe. So. So you guys let me know where you want to go next.
We can roll a die, evens one way, odds the other.
That will work. You know what? Let's do that. Let's roll me a. Somebody roll me a d6. I think you should be able to actually do it, right? There we go.
That'll work.
3. Okay. Because I have scenes
Back in the
laid
middle.
out. So, scene 3 would be going to find Nora.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
We
Indecisive
do have an
vampire, too.
address.
Works. Okay. Are all 3 of you going?
If we are invited to tag along, Richard is at this
Sybil
point
would-
at least curious.
We can split the party.
Sybil love the company, but if others have other things to do, then she will put on her adult big kid pants and
I mean, currently Richard's main priority is not pissing the sheriffs off. So that's all on his agenda today. Tonight. Today.
Was Marley going to go along?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We moved to the West End of London to an address that Sybil has, I believe, from her sire.
Yep.
It's a large house. Maybe fairly recently built, you can tell. That maybe there was something had happened in this area that sparked some new construction here, as it were. They arrive outside of this large house. It has iron wrought gate around it with the real spikes on it, not the fake crap they do today. And a watchman out front, an older gentleman, short white beard, and he notices you even on the street. He's like, "Hey, no trespassing. You got business here?"
We were hoping to have business with the lady of the house.
It's late. She's not up.
Oh, but I was so looking forward to talking with Miss Sternson.
Give me a perception and let's just go with alertness.
Okay.
And anybody can roll that. Just difficulty 6. So. Two. Okay. Ooh. Marley. definitely Marley notices this, whether or not she shares this, is beyond the gate, there are shadows moving. And they have grown larger as your interactions with this man have continued. He, for the most part, seems to be like, okay. You notice his demeanor tries to say the same, but definitely Marley notices his. Just see kind of like a little bead of sweat going down his face. Sybil, you probably notice the sweat, but you do not notice the shadows moving. So, and he says, I'd have to check, see if the lady is accepting anyone at this late hour.
Oh, I sure hope she is. My dear papa gave me her name, saying that I may find a kindred soul.
You three, what are your names?
Sybil.
Sybil?
Molly.
Marley?
Richard.
Richard. No relation to Jacob, are you?
No.
I knew a Jacob once.
Richard cracks up.
I had to
Richard
do
gets
it
that
at least
joke.
once.
I think the timing is right too.
Yeah.
only took me
Yeah,
11
that's about
episodes
right.
to get to it. So.
Yeah, Richard.
Okay.
Richard tries to hold a straight face. Fails.
And he steps back and goes over to the gate, unlocks the padlock, closes it, locks it again, and kind of walks up a small path lined with some ferns, and goes up to the house, quickly opens the door, and you wait.
Sybil wants to see if there's any spirits just like hanging around.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
Open
Go
yourself
ahead,
up.
Marley. So,
there's something else in the yard for sure.
Hmm?
I can see him
Oh.
moving around.
What really focuses on the yard?
Would this be an occult perception roll?
yeah, cult perception. Let's go with difficulty 7. Ooh, okay.
Okay, 3.
Now that Marley kind of told you a little bit, you definitely track there is some spirits perhaps lurking in this little courtyard. You think you maybe spot the top of a head kind of peer out from behind a tree. The street you're on, just that small area just starts to get a little bit colder. And even now, Richard, now you get the feeling like you're being watched. You don't see anything, but something just kind of gets your hackles up.
He's got one hand just like inside the edge of his coat, where one of those pistols is kept.
You'll just see
That's
like
drawn it.
Sybil just trying to like catch little glimpses of things that she sees.
Just quick little movements, no sound.
Is this a standalone house or a townhouse?
Townhouse,
Okay.
rather massive one too. Probably about 10 minutes go by. Finally, the man comes out, and he's seems visibly shaken, and comes up, and he's and wipes his forehead, and he unlocks the padlock, and he's like, come on.
Sybil will toddle over.
And he opens up the door for the three of you.
The major will follow in as he begins to pass the threshold. I didn't catch your name, good sir.
I didn't drop it.
Oh, well. I'll learn it eventually. Unbothered.
Marley will
And
bring up the rear.
okay, still that feeling like you're being watched.
Great, wonderful. That could cause problems at all whatsoever.
And you step inside. It is a well-appointed home, very modern, as it were, for the times. And he, after you're in, he just kind of shuts the door, and you're standing there. A young man comes out, looks to be about early 20s, very thin, kind of has a kind of a cheesy beginnings of a mustache, but he's dressed in you would think maybe like a businessman of some sort, maybe a stockbroker or some kind of financial person. And he says, so you've come to meet with the Lady Discern, and you detect an accent. If you want to determine the accent, you can make a roll, but if you don't care, we'll continue.
Curious.
It's up to you.
Curiosity.
You know what? He's got that hearing, so I'm not going to have him roll because he's got that hearing. So
I was going to ask.
now that I think about it, I'm like, wait a minute. He's tilting his ear trying to place it, but he's failing miserably.
Right. He says, well, you've come unannounced, but she has agreed to meet with you. Come this way. And leads you down kind of a short hallway to come to two sets of doors on your left. He opens the rightmost door, and you come in. It looks like an office of sorts. Huge desk with just books, and it looks like ledgers and just books and just everything just piled upon this desk. And there is a woman, probably early 30s, but her hair is kind of grayed on the side. And she's dressed in really probably overdressed for what you would imagine for someone who would be wearing at this time of night. Not quite a ball gown, but definitely not, a house dress, and she is just laying into some dude who's sitting across from her. And she has a thick Scottish accent, which I am not going to insult anyone by trying to attempt, but she is laying into this guy. And another thing, you should have been watching for this. You knew they were going to be selling on this, and I just can't deal with this incompetence anymore. And if you, essentially, if you can't pull it together, I'm gonna have to make some drastic changes. And his guy's face just goes white. Well, he's like, yes, ma'am, I will endeavor to do better. And they look up, and she's like, oh, the guests. Oh, she's like, Reginald, get back to work. And he just scuttles off. I mean, he just attempts to just duck his head and get past you. And then she settles back. She says, now, who do we have here? You must be Sybil. And she points at, you look like a Sybil. But which one of you is Marley?
Oi.
Marley. And Richard. You must be Richard.
Yes.
I apologize. I was given just a brief bit of information. She's like, and she gets up and moves books off chairs so that there's 3 chairs and kind of dusts them off. Forgive me. It's been a busy few weeks.
It's not like we're not dropping in on you completely unannounced. It's fine.
No, no, think nothing of it. Think nothing of it. Who gave you my name, dearies?
My sire, Adrian Dumont.
Your sire. Ah,
Yes.
she's kind
He does not fully believe in my gifts, but I asked and your name came up.
I've had some business dealings with Adrian. No, he's a new world man, shall we say? And while I enjoy the pleasures that my money can afford me, again, I do lean on the old ways to help with business. So and she just kind of reaches out and just takes Sybil's hand. She's like, "Tell me, dearie. You seem like the most sensitive of the three. Something troubling you, dear?"
No, just confirmation that, well, she'll kind of give a light little giggle.
Mm-hmm.
The embrace did do more than it should have. I
Were
go
you-
round and round with Adrian about my hearing not being as well, but knowing things because little birdies tell me things.
There
Although it
are-
seems you have a lot of little birdies around here.
Oh, well, some might say I attract them, and I hold on to some of them. Lost souls needing guidance. And Auntie Nora will help them as best she can. Yes, Adrian doesn't understand, doesn't believe that some are born to talk to the spirits, that it's right, like you said, in your blood before the embrace. It's such a shame that, he said, forgive me, I shouldn't talk politics. My father would be upset. But the poor Malkavian blood just drives it all out, it seems.
Well, not all of it, but you know, we do with what we have. And there's just going to be like a little half smile.
But enough chat. What? And Marley, what brings you here? What can I help you with?
Oh, I'm following her.
You were just here for, what do they call it? Moral support.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And Richard?
Roughly the same, although I do profess a mild interest in knowing the answers to Lady Howard's questions. Whether or not how her gifts manifest.
Some would say spiritualism is all the rage these nights. In fact, you know, the queen herself has her own psychic. Not a lot of people know that. His name is Robert Lees.
Well, whether he's actually legit or not is another story. Though I did hear a funny joke, if you would like to hear one.
Oh, dearie, please. I'd love to hear a warm joke.
Oh, I have a lovely spirit who thought Richard would be a lovely new husband for me once my mourning is done.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And she just kind of gazes over Richard, takes his hand, like, and her hand is ice cold.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely expected that.
I sensed there was some virility there before the change,
Oh.
and you don't know if you should be insulted. Perhaps you
Yeah, right? Like, he's not
And,
entirely
and,
sure.
and the more you think about it, thinking, yeah, I probably should be insulted.
Twitch.
And then she looks around, and someone goes, "Is there a little madness in this one?"
I don't believe so. He's and she'll like catch on the word and look at Richard for confirmation.
Just a slight nod of the head.
Ruha?
Oh, and then she pats your hand like, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean to insult you. just an old woman. I work with so many men that it's just I have to put them in their place when they need it. They just can't understand being talked to by a woman. Forgive me.
It's fine. I am not nearly as old or as hidebound as some of my counterparts. Although I might pay good money to see you put a Lucian in his place.
My family's dealings with the Giovanni clan at a larger extent are not welcomed here. Your prince, she kind of stretches her Prince Mithras, does not care for my clan. We generally keep our existence secretive, but would seem old Mithras has not been seen in many nights. He's old, though. You know he's old, right? Old as the hills, they say.
Do we know that he's old as the hills already? Have we heard that?
You do not know. No, you've heard the name. You know he's the prince.
Mhm.
You have never met him. You have never met his seneschal, Anne. But he's old as the hills.
That's
But
impressive.
we're hoping that to overlook some of the mean things they say about my family and just get down to business. You see what I mean, right? I mean, look around you. This is a beautiful home, and I've
It
worked
is very
very
lovely.
hard for it. And I wouldn't like people's people's opinions. That's got my words messed up. People's opinions of my family to get in the way. Now, so you just wanted, dear, what, confirmation that the ability to see ghosts is still with you even after the embrace?
Well, no, it's just I say I can, and Adrian looks at me like I am one of his poor delusional patients.
Then you just keep doing what you're doing, dearie. Men can be a bit daft at times.
Well, yes, but even despite, and she'll look at the other two, some first-hand experiences, others may still be a little questioning.
Well, then have confidence in yourself, dearie. And if there's nothing else, then
There's kind of like that half glance towards Marley that Richard doesn't quite fail to hide. And he's like,
Well,
My-
it was good to at least meet you.
My spectacular capacity for remembering names is coming to my aid tonight. What is the name of the guy I'm looking for?
Nathaniel Simmons.
Nathaniel. That's what I kept landing on Nicholas, and I knew it wasn't right. But
Close.
well, seeing as we're here, I don't suppose you know a Nathaniel Simmons.
She almost kind of sneers. She says, "That man is a fucking brute." I do my
Oh,
best to
sounds
stay
polite.
away from him.
That's what I hear. Only he's supposed to be the highest ranking member of my clan in the city. And I'm supposed to find him and talk to him. Only nobody seems to know where he is.
He might not be the only one, but know where to find that brute? Maybe look around at medieval torture devices, skulking about the Tower of London, doing the what's that term you use? Seneschal's business, looking for errant kindred who don't kiss the ring, as it were.
So you got that kind of history, do you?
I've only moved to England within the last decade, but his name stretches long and far over the Isles.
All right. Well,
You sure you want to deal with someone like that?
no, but I've been given 30 days to find out more about who I am, and he seems like my best lead.
30 days or what? What's the...
Well, after 30 days, if I'm still in the city and I don't have a good explanation, then I won't be in the city anymore, if you catch my drift. Or rather, bits of me will.
Yes. Yeah, they can be a bit heavy-handed at times.
But
Well-
I ain't criticizing so much as, you know, I like it here. And I am curious.
So do you not know who made you?
No, I mean, I can give you a description, but she just sort of caught me in the forest unawares and left me to fend for myself. Told me to go to London. Which, now I'm here, it seems like it might not have been such a good idea.
My family is much more careful with the embrace. We selectively choose who we want, and she puts out a hand. She goes, "I'm sorry. There I go again, sounding so judgmental.
That's all right. Well, I get a gangrel. We're kind of idiots.
And she just kind of gives kind of a toothy grin at that. She says, "Someone say you have your uses."
I like to think so, but then again, I don't think I've ever met another gangrel, so maybe I'm the only useful one. Who knows?
And then she looked like she was starting to usher you out, but then kind of stops to just look at Simple. And I'm gonna have her make a roll. And
That was a handful.
so who's Josephine?
Josephine.
You've traces of an old. I smell rose water on you, like a grandmother's perfume. I smell it around you.
Well, it could be the Madame, but she has not yet given me her name.
I sense a Josephine around you. She's touched you. You've also been touched by something else.
There has been something a little more unpleasant in my home.
Tell me. And she just kind of sits across from you.
Oh. A snarly thing, shadowy. Very unpleasant.
Shadow.
If I was still alive, I'd want a shower and some holy water.
May I? Oh, the hell with it. And she just goes and like puts her hands like on your head. She's like, do you dream, dearie?
Sorry, I have to look and see it. I don't think I put that on her. Not fully dream, but I do have flashes of things yet to come.
What is your... I know I should have it on your sheet. What's your humanity level?
6.
She's like, I just get these brief sense about you, like you've been in the presence of something. This Josephine may not be a spirit at all, but you sense her. She clings to you. But there's been something else that's touched you. Something dark.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it growly does not let me catch it fully.
Did you
And she'll just kind of like
Yeah.
bare her teeth.
Did you attempt to summon something?
I
Think
attempted
way
I attempted to see if a loved one's lost one was still on this side or the other.
Something went wrong and you brought something, but not what you're looking for.
That is what I feared. And Sybil is just going to like have a kind of like a very shift of like demeanor where her spine straightens and she kind of looks at her, kind of quirks her head. And this information and any help, what would it cost?
Oh dear, let's talk about that.
Marley says, aside to Richard, I'm just glad it's something in London. It's not supposed to be here. It isn't me.
It's supposed to make you a knight.
Well, you're still young, but are you familiar with what a boon is?
I'm assuming Adrian would have explained boons to her, even
A favor.
if he had to explain it a few times for her to like retain it.
Are you looking to contact this presence more? Are you looking to remove it from your domicile? What's your goal, dearie?
Well, There's a few that may or may not be there, excluding Josephine. I do love having the deer. Even if she did threaten me. But it was done with love, so. And there'll just be a small smile at that, like a fond smile of like someone recanting a tale or a story about a loved one.
Richard can't help but. Is this the same one that's making implications about us?
She'll look over at him and go, possibly.
Quite the character. And then he'll just like settle further back into his chair as if he can get away from it.
Like I said, I'm not entirely sure this Josephine is a true spirit. Again, you are, forgive me for saying, a Malkavian. But are you strong in your will, dear? Are you ready to overcome the madness and accept and move on to who you truly are meant to be?
Well, I do not see my madness as a hindrance.
Very
Just
well.
another factor of my own will.
Very well. I can give you assistance, again at a price. It'd be a minor boon, a favor that I would need assistance with.
Do I have a few nights to think it over? I do have to clarify a few things with the
course.
dear Adrian.
And she looks over at the other two and says, and unless you too would like to be subject to the boon as well, then I suggest I speak only with dear Sybil alone.
If you feel safe, Lady Howard?
Of course she does. And she just kind of leans and like grabs your head and just kind of pulls her to her chest. Like, dear girl, I will not let anything happen to this dear girl. But I welcome your chivalry, sir. And she just kind of releases you and just kind of gives you a kiss on the forehead and just.
Sybil's just gonna give him this little mischievous smile of, I do think if things go awry, some things can be taken care of.
Very well.
All right.
You
This has been
take
a unique
all the
pleasure.
Tell you
time
what.
you need. You come back to your Auntie Nora when you're ready to talk business.
All right.
And you too as well. If there's something I can help you with. Separate matters, of course. And Marley, who is your tailor?
I don't think I have one.
And she goes looking on her desk and she's really, people will treat you much better despite your clan's limitations if you just dress better, my dear.
All right.
She scribbles it and gives you this note, and you recognize it's, one of the most expensive districts in London. And
Well,
tell them Auntie Nora sent you.
all right. I will do that.
And Richard, impeccably dressed. I don't know what I have to offer you. I've already insulted you. So
Again, I've had
by
worse,
nature,
and this
by
has
nature I
been-
speak and then realize what I've said.
Oh, don't worry. If you'd said something truly offensive, this room would be much more of a mess.
I suppose it might be.
It's been delightful to meet you, and I say that in true honesty. I'm sure at some point, if I can think of anything, I will come back to you.
And she gives Richard a firm handshake. I mean, strong, cold, but strong.
Yes. In the meantime, if you should have need of me for some reason, I can be reached at the Army Navy Club. Major Sanders.
The Army Navy Club. I haven't been there myself. I think it's well, they don't like women there, first of all, and then they don't like the Scots there either. So, what do they say?
Oh, I don't know.
Two
There's a
strikes
few
against me
colonels
already.
I know that are Scottish now.
Well, maybe not,
But-
my side of the family. But I would like to see that someday.
Oh, then perhaps one.
And she will turn to Marley and will put out her arms for a giant hug. Just, again, my dear, if I have insulted you, I apologize. It's just advice. I like to give advice.
I'm moderate insult.
Gives you
No hard feelings.
a bear hug. Even though you're bigger than her, she's like squeezing you tight. And then let's go. And again, Sybil, a pleasure. Don't let Adrian's foolishness deter you. He's
I
a
do
man.
not.
He likes to talk.
Well, yes, and with his profession, not all of us can be delicate little flowers.
Indeed. No delicate flowers here. And she gives you another, she kind of leans over and kind of gives you this giant hug. Doesn't quite pick you up. And gives you a kiss on the cheek. And she's like, a pleasure, my dear.
Yes, I do hope next time I can send some word beforehand.
Oh, old Angus out there. He's a pain in the arse, but he does his job.
And if you ever need any help with anything, please let me know.
Why, that's much appreciated. You know, I had an idea, and she kind of goes back to her desk, and she says, I'll keep that in mind. There's something coming up that I might need. Yes, indeed.
Have a good evening.
Indeed. And she gets up, shows you the door,
Mhm.
and the young man who is there is waiting outside, and he will escort you to the door. Front door, that is.
Nice for not getting the boot out the bag.
Right.
And on their way out, Sybil's
Mhm.
keeping her tongue until she knows that they're far enough away and until she can check for anything lingering.
Give me occult and perception, please. Difficulty.
While you're rolling that, Richard
8.
will make a point
Mhm.
as he passes the older man on
Mhm.
outdoor guard duty. Be seeing you, Angus.
And when careful,
Yes. Yeah.
okay. And I am using a willpower just because it is at difficulty 8.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take the 3 you got originally, and I'll give you the other 2 for now. So you are definitely being trailed by something. Looks like a shadowy woman. Kind of keeps pace with you guys, even if you left through the gates. You see her kind of jump over one of the gate, and is just kind of keeping pace with you. So it's probably about half a block behind you, kind of ducking behind corners and things like that. She's trying to keep pace with you guys.
Sybil's going to very quietly go, we have a tail.
Same thing, guys. Perception and occult. So,
I got
All right,
on
what is
mine.
my occult? 0.
and it's occult because you're
This'll be great.
specifically looking for this. So.
What's the
For
difficulty?
you, probably 9.
Come on, double tens. Let's go. Nope. Would have been hilarious.
Did Marley roll?
I did before Sybil.
You did? Okay. This was, yeah, I'll give it to you with it because you got you kind of saw them before, so you kind of know what you're looking for. You get the feeling you're being watched. That same feeling you got, and it's lingered since you've left, but you're not quite sure where because it's not something of flesh and blood that you can track with your normal senses, but still the heebie-jeebies, as it were. So, but Sybil knows where they are.
Mm-hmm. Sybil's gonna keep walking and hopefully catch a cab.
Okay.
To, in her mind, lose it or redirect it somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, you start to wave down a cab. You guys get in, and you don't see it anymore. Where are you guys on to next? Should we roll another die? just
I think
basically
the only place
go down the
left
grocery
is-
list here.
Dominic.
I am.
Or actually, no, Nathan.
You can. Yep. So
Uh,
you had. Oh, sorry. Go
If the
ahead.
choices are Dominic or Nathaniel, I'm happy to go with Dominic.
Okay. Because you had talked about going to see Juliet
Yes.
for information to see Nathaniel. So you want to go to Dominic's next?
Yeah, we should check him out.
Okay, then.
Righty.
Oh, go
Does
ahead.
Marley have a fish?
Or do we need to stop at March?
Yes. She will acquire one on the way.
Okay. It's night, so you'd probably have to literally go into the river and get one.
I mean,
There's no shops open. so.
she's not a stranger to jumping in the river.
Do note that should we follow up on Auntie Nora's advice about Taylor, not the garments to go jumping in the river.
Right.
Oh, don't spoil her swim.
We
Just get a proper
arrive
bathing
out- we arrive outside the workhouse. It's close to midnight now. And Marley, you know that darn cat's around here somewhere. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You know it's
Okay.
around here somewhere.
She will set the fish out
Mhm.
and step back and let the cat come to it.
You see a pair of Siamese come charging towards it. The fish. They just appeared from nowhere.
Well, no, that fish is for my cat.
They're just about to pounce on it.
She will go up and try and scare him off.
Okay. There. Here's something about we are Siamese if you don't please. But I couldn't resist. Sorry. They back off, and timidly, a minute or two later, you see the other cat come out, just kind of creeping up, and it's kind of looking around, like kind of goes over and is like, just kind of starts pawing at the fish, occasionally just glancing up at you, like wondering if you're going to take it away.
No, I'll let her have it.
And she's just about done with it, and she's about to take off with it.
Anything I should be aware of?
It kind of stops and is like,
Oh, I have to.
yeah, you have to make a
do
roll,
it,
I think, to
don't I?
talk to them. Yeah.
No roll is necessary to talk with an animal. The character must establish eye contact first.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. I couldn't remember if there was
Yeah, I have
that
to.
next level of animalism or not. So, okay.
I have to roll if I want to tell her what to do.
Okay. All right. So basically, this is like her reporting into you,
Yeah,
and then after that, you'd have to give her new commands. After that,
Right.
So, okay. So she's like, the man is mean. He swats his paws at the children. He's a mean man. Can I go now?
any of them badly hurt.
They run. They still scamper, but can I go now?
Yeah, you're free.
Okay.
All right. Well, I gave him his warning. He didn't choose to eat it. I will let you make your entrance, Sibs.
She will bound up the stairs with a spring in her step.
Okay.
Following
Uh,
at a much more sedate pace.
It's quieter than the last time you were here. You don't hear any. It's after midnight now, so you don't hear any commotion inside from outside, at least.
Mhm. She's gonna try the door and just
It's
walk
locked.
in.
It's a bad neighborhood. So.
Take her cane and knock solidly.
No attempts at listening.
Not tonight.
And after you've had to knock a couple times, you hear some door locks and clicking, and then door gets opened like really slow because it's a heavy door, and it's this little girl. She probably looks about like 5, 6 years old, just kind of like wiping sleep out of her. She's like, "Hello."
And Sybil's just gonna put out a gloved hand. Hello, dear. What the hell is his last name?
Gentry.
Yeah, is Mr. Gentry here?
He's asleep. We're all asleep.
Well, you go back to bed, and I will go wake him up.
She's okay. You can't tell if she maybe thinks she's dreaming or something, and she just kind of just wanders away to the girls' room where probably like 10 of them are sleeping in there. You remember that he had kind of like a living room kind of area where he was partying the last time, but there's a small staircase that leads to almost like not quite a loft up above, and you hear the sounds of snoring, and you get up there, and Gentry is in bed by himself. Room is a pigsty, and he's passed out.
She's gonna take her cane and whack him on the shins.
I kind of spins. Oh, son of a bitch! And he's like, Oh, you. What the bloody hell you doing in my house?
I came for an update.
Ah. Oh, God. And he looks over the other two. He's like, oh, you brought the other two as well. He just kind of sits up. He's rubbing his leg, and he's like, well, they... what did the kid tell me? And he's like, hold on. And brushing his hair out of his face. He's looking through, picks up this small journal, and he's like, yeah, let's see. Yeah, the man, the shop, still customers coming in and out. He don't seem to leave. Nothing. He just kind of closes. Nothing. There's nothing going on there. Now go on. I did what you asked.
So he did not leave his shop at all. Not to go home. Not for food.
I don't know. That's what the kids said. Them two of them. I sent two of them, like you asked.
She's just gonna turn to Marley and Richard and go, I don't think that's what I asked, was it?
Don't think so.
Sent the bloody kids to make sure that it comes and goes, and I did what you asked. All right.
She's just gonna.
Now where's me money?
She's gonna put her cane in front of her and go, I don't think I got my money's worth.
You're gonna try to rip me off?
No, but I want my money's worth. And you still have an extra day.
You know what? And he just takes the book, he just tosses it at you. He's like, I don't want no more of it. All right. He's like, I'll even give you your fucking money back if you want.
No, that's not what I want.
Yeah.
She's just gonna read the notes.
Pretty much what he told you. Children's handwriting, nothing with,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first day's notes were much better. They had times. This is just, man went in, more people come in, more people come out. Man leave at dark. I mean, like, not very good notes, but in very bad penmanship. So
Baker Street irregulars, these ain't.
exactly.
This is where the players this is where Dominate would have come in so handy.
He gets up,
I think,
to a pair of pants, and he starts reaching in a pocket, reaching out pound coins. And he's like, yeah.
While he's distracted, Marley's going to turn her eyes on him.
Okay. And he stops as he's counting. He's like, I got no quarrel with you. I owe her money. And he walks over and he's puts out hands, and he's actually giving you the amount he has. He's like, take it and go.
Sibs.
Okay, he kind of just glances over his shoulder again at Marley.
I think he ain't taking this seriously.
No, I don't think he is.
I'm
And I
giving
don't
you
want-
your money back.
I don't want the money back, Dominic.
And he knows he's outnumbered here.
Bullies do not get what they want.
Who's a bully?
You are.
To who? I've been treating with you fairly. I gave you your money back.
Oh, no, darling. Your nature, you can't help it. But you shall see the air of leaning into that.
Hey, you know what? Take the money. Get out of my place. I want nothing to do with you.
What do you think, Sibs? The Alpha Sleep might still be, half dreaming.
Yes, I do think he's still half asleep and dreaming.
I am going to spend a blood point.
Okay.
You weren't, I was.
He moves over to that same pile of clothes, and he looks like he's looking for something. I'm telling you, get out of my house.
And Marley will reach out one long claw and tap him on the shoulder.
And he spins with a knife, and he just puts something from Marley's face. He's like, I don't know
Richard
who the
laughs.
hell you are, but get out of my bloody house.
Richard just laughs.
Marley will just hold up all 10 of her clawed fingers. We can go if you want.
Just get out of my house. I'm trying to be reasonable here. For the love of God, Sybil. You know where you met me.
If you hadn't had the kids, I might have done.
Hurt who?
I told you I'd be watching.
I ain't seen you around. I ain't heard none of those kids. At least they got a roof over their heads. They got food. And they got honest work. I don't know what you're insinuating.
I'm saying you lay hands on them.
I did not. Give me nah, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. You know he's lying.
No, Dominic. I don't think lying is going to help you in this moment.
He's gonna try to get past you to the stairs. Basically through Richard. He's like kind of doing one of these, kind of like, get out of my way.
Now that was a mistake. He's the dangerous one.
And if someone can get him closer to the ground, Sybil wouldn't be opposed to a nibble.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Richard can play this a couple different ways. But if he tries to force his way past, potence will come into play. If he tries to dodge, then it's going to be celerity. Take your pick.
He's going to try to just like shoulder bump you. Shoulder
All
check
right.
you like out of the way.
Let's go, brick wall.
And I don't remember.
Potence is on. That's next.
Spend
to die
something
whatever
for
I want.
potence.
That's what I'm double checking because it's not like later versions of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just tacking onto things. Let's keep it simple for right now. Let's say you just enact
Each
it.
dot the vampire has a potence adds one die.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't
All right.
seem to have a cost.
So-
It's just it's screw you.
So I'm not going to really make you roll on this. He can't get past you, and he's like his shoulder just. He's just like, oh. He's like, what? Get it. Please, just. I'm giving you your money. Please, just go. And I won't. And I promise I won't say nothing.
That's right, Dominic. You won't say nothing.
And then he turns back to Sybil and he's like, all right, there's nothing I can do here. And you want to talk, you want to say I'm a bully. His back now is to Richard, and he's kind of on the side of it's a small room, so yeah, and kind of on the side of Marley, so he's looking down at Sybil.
The difference between us is, I admit it. But I got a soft spot for kids. So when I see you swatting at them and laying your hands on them when you don't like what they've done, well, I got to confess, it makes me want to lay hands on you. And now, I promised I was going to behave. Didn't I? I said I was going to be good. So, they ain't going to find your body. Now, I didn't mean that how it sounded. What I mean is I'm not going to kill you. But them kids, you treat them right. Or, well, they say Australia's nice this time of year.
He just gives us this exasperated grunt and raises the knife and charges towards Sybil. I've had enough.
To grab him from behind.
Okay. No roll necessary. You were already ready.
Lift him straight up.
Marley is positioning herself between Dominic and Sybil.
Okay. So yeah, so it's like kind of the lurch hand just kind of reaches out, pulls him back, and you've got him up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can do this a few ways, but I'm willing to make the last kiss.
What?
If someone
you want to completely get rid of him, just make him more pliable.
Well, I do not have that ability, but I think he's run his course.
All right.
Good call.
Well,
I am a
then I'm going
bit
to be out front.
parched.
I don't know nothing about it.
And she'll hand
Also, tonight
Marley
is capital.
a coin purse. Please ensure the little ones get this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
She'll
Marley,
tip her hat as she leaves the room.
Okay, so Marley goes down the stairs. Richard, you're still holding.
Still holding him for the moment. If you're sure.
Yes, I'm a bit parched, and he looks like he could use a kiss.
Better your stomach than mine, dear. And then he will just force the guy down onto his knees.
Drops him. Heavy thud. I think you maybe hear his knee crack as he slams down.
I don't think he's going anywhere. Holla if you need anything.
So strange. I think I went deaf about 2 minutes ago.
Right? And he leaves her to her privacy.
Marley and Richard, as you come down the stairs, each separately,
Mhm.
you see from the bedrooms, you see several scared-looking children looking out. And most of them are starting to pull back when they see you guys.
Marley will have pulled back her claws as she comes down the stairs. And
Still got
we'll
the eyes?
still got the eyes.
All right.
And we'll just hold up a finger and then toss over the coin purse.
Nice. Two of them can jump out of it, grab it, and like the cat, scurry back, but still kind of watching you in fear. Okay, upstairs. What's Sybil doing?
Sybil is standing over him, running her fingers through what I'm assuming is really greasy hair.
Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Hasn't seen a comb in probably weeks. So.
yeah, and she's gonna like grip him and spend a blood to increase her strength by 1, so she's at 2 now. And just like tilts his head.
You know who I work for. You don't want to hurt me. You don't want to do this.
Remind me again. Sometimes things just slip through the mirror.
Big Henry, you don't want to do this. Remember, we were friends. We were friends. I gave you
We
money
were.
back.
I didn't want my money back. And she'll lean in to whisper, I just wanted you to do your job, and you're an inefficient tool. I don't think he's going to miss you. And she's going to just press her lips lightly to his neck before sinking in her fangs and drinking in her fill.
Are you going to drain him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So he flops around like a fish. His feet, arms making noise on the ceiling. The children are looking up in terror. And then the thumping stops, and there's just the stillness comes over.
And she's going to lightly lay him down, take out a handkerchief and clean herself up and slip it back into a pocket.
Okay.
And then she's probably going to lick the wound clean,
Okay.
take the knife and just plunge it into his heart.
Okay. With a sickening, wet gush sound. Okay. So he has been exsanguinated. You've licked the wound,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've stabbed him. So, okay. Okay. All right.
She's going to make her way down and look at Marley and go, whatever you need to do. And if she sees the little one, she's going to put her finger to her lips and go, take the money and go wherever you want to go.
Now, there's about 12 kids. So now 2 of them grabbed the money, and they're kind of fighting over it. But there's about 12 kids looking at you. So,
Oh, you out. You got a place to go if he ain't around.
no.
All right. You come down to the docks. I'll see you get work. Good work. Pays well.
Give me performance and charisma, Ellie.
I would really prefer not to.
Well, and I'm going to say a difficulty 7 because they have just heard a man above them being murdered.
Yeah.
So,
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Well, it's not a botch.
no, so they're all just kind of huddling against each other and crying and.
Oh, I'm not trying to calm them down. I'm just hoping they'll remember afterwards.
I might know some old soldiers that wouldn't be opposed to running a place like this less violently. I can ask around.
Okay.
Maybe not exactly like this. Little nice.
Well, no. That was... Is then you're just going to have to come back and clean up and make it? No.
Kids
Oh,
deserve
roots.
it.
Okay. So I'm just making notes here.
I'll be
And
an
that
animal, but I'm not a
re-
fucking animal.
that reduces 1 of my background dots.
Uh-huh. So you can take him off your sheet.
Uh,
All right. So All right, so you've done a lot this night. It's probably closer to 1 a.m. now, maybe a little after. Anything else on the on the docket for the evening?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Marley's going to seek out a cop.
Seek out a cop. Okay. All right. Yep. You go out. Not many around that you can find.
Yeah, that figures. After midnight, they're
Bad neighborhood. Yeah, you don't.
yeah.
Can Sybil direct one of the braver but less greedy little ones to go up? Actually, no. She'll go up, grab the money, and hand it out to the others.
They're going to be squabbling over it because there's not enough coins for all of them. So.
Oh, it was a significant amount of coins
Okay.
in
Well,
the first purse, and then like whatever he had.
Somehow, it doesn't seem to be once the first couple kids had it. Doesn't seem to be quite as many coins to go around.
She's just going to.
You didn't
stare
notice
and
that
go-
at first, but they've been yeah.
She's gonna stare and
They've
go.
been very good
"Share."
They're like,
Um,
oh, go ahead.
no, please continue.
The kids are just like, no, that was all that was in there.
And she's just gonna raise an eyebrow and go, "Do you think I wouldn't know what was in my purse?"
So how many? And they're like, oh, all right, and they, through sheer intimidation alone on your part, they managed to divide it evenly as best as you can tell. But they are still terrified of you, all three of you.
Oh, of course. As they should be.
All right.
Hoping
Look.
the money buys some silence.
You lot, scatter.
Well,
You know, you ain't going to want to be here when the coppers show up.
we ain't got nowhere to go. It's dark outside. There's people, scary people about. We'd rather stay here. Says one
All right.
typically speaking for all of them. So. Most of them are not quite catatonic, but are very scared and clutching like the coins they got, and that's about it. So
If you ain't leaving, then you didn't hear nothing. You got it?
they don't respond, but you would assume they got it. But traumatized children might have trouble following
Yeah.
directions. So I don't know why, but
What could possibly cause that?
Richard, give me a hand.
And
Marley's going to go back up and bring the body outside.
very well.
While they're moving the body, Sybil's going to pick up the journal and take it with her.
okay. The children are beginning to cry when they see the body being brought downstairs.
Oh, I'm hoping that we can have shut them in the room.
It's been tough. They, at least one or two of them,
Yeah.
sent it, and they're like, "Oh, the dead body! Oh, they killed him!" Oh.
Hush
Can you
now,
carry
hush
the
now.
rest of the way? I'll handle this.
All right.
Richard will turn on awe
Okay.
and become the most captivating thing that they are seeing right now. So they're not
Clever
paying
work.
a lick of
Clever
attention
work.
to the body being taken away.
Even the two who had started to cry out at the body are like, He's a military
focus on
man. He's a
Yes, it's going to be all right. I promise you
He's
this.
he's a member of the Queen's Army. He is.
Yes,
And,
yes. Focus up now, children. yeah.
Well
And
played.
we'll just start babbling about something that happened like 10 years ago when he was but a wee lieutenant. And just go into full distraction mode.
And when you're finishing your story, one of the kids goes, "What was your name, sir?"
Yes, my name, and then he drops the sheriff's name. He leaves out the sir, he leaves out the general, he just slips that one in there really quick.
The storyteller will ask, "Are you sure you do that?" Thank you. Things would go exceedingly poorly for you. So, okay.
Not yet. When I'm ready to leave London, I'll throw him under the bus.
Not a person
No,
you want to throw under the bus.
No,
But anyway.
not the least. Parting shot. No, he'll rattle off the name of one of the other officers in his platoon. From that.
Okay. Okay.
He won't give his own name to children that could identify him in the street.
Okay.
Camera's
So, yep. So Marley, you're leaving with the body.
Yeah, I'm just ditching him somewhere outside.
Okay.
A little ways away from the house.
Okay.
Probably.
Hey,
Hopefully, like in the bushes or something. But
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure.
cats
that's
will eat
possible
dead
yet.
bodies.
It will.
And there are those two Siamese that were really, really hungry.
Also true.
Would you like to enhance that?
Sure. What am I?
Well, what I'm thinking about is what levels of animalism do you have? Just the one?
I just have feral whispers.
Okay. All right. If you would like, you could use feral whispers again, but if you expended some blood, I would allow you to kind of expand its reach.
Sure.
Like spend a blood point.
I shall do that.
And in time, you've got this body, and you've got a veritable swarm of stray cats of different sizes, different ages, following the Pied Piper, as it were, to wherever you choose to drop it. And once you drop it, they descend. And they are just swarming and just tearing at the meat, pulling it out. It's not as juicy as it could be because it's empty, but so.
Yeah. Can I do something like perception plus larceny to if I had stabbed this person in the chest
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to hide the body, what's a good place around here to do it?
I would take that. Yeah.
All right.
Larceny and perception. We'll just say difficulty 6.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, you're like, where would people at night go to get stabbed?
Right.
In this neighborhood. Just
And
about
Gotta get
everywhere.
stabbed in this town.
But okay. Yeah, so we go ahead.
If I didn't have a dot in larceny, I wouldn't have suggested it.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd considered having you roll it, but so that was a good suggestion. Yeah, we're gonna actually just kind of fade out for the evening with the sight of these cats just descending, tearing into this awful person as kind of Marley turns and kind of walks away.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for the evening. So you got a bunch of things off the list, which is good. I think you still got a couple things you might want to attend to. I know it's a couple things. We have one more episode left for the season. So, how's everybody feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. I'm
Good.
Feeling good.
I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to survive, but I'm feeling good.
That part you have not accomplished yet, but
Sybil was
you're
always
working on
if I get 5%, I'm good.
it. Yep. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. We appreciate your support as usual. Please be sure, if you haven't already, please give us a like on the video. I know I sound like I'm begging, but it really does help folks find the channel, the algorithms and all that.
Like, comment, and survive.
Exactly. Thank you. Well put. So again, we will be back next Wednesday night with the season finale, and see what we can wrap up and see what doesn't get wrapped up, and then we'll go from there. So good night, everybody, and we will see you next time. All right.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Night.
All righty.
Okay, big question.
Yes.